Welcome to BLACKTREE on TV, your #1 source for urban entertainment. I'm your girl Alex Hudgens, and there's so much going on right now in Hollywood, but don't worry, we've got you covered. Whether it's music or movies, we are on it to keep you on top of everything you need to know. You know how we do? So let's get started. First, we catch up with Terry Crews, who talks about his new movie, Blended, starring Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. Then we chat with the two hot hunks from the new X-Men movie, Michael Fassbender and James McAvoy. Plus, we got you exclusive access at this year's Billboard Music Awards. Finally, we'll show you how it all went down at the X-Men Days of Future Past premiere. Now that's a lot to get through, but we're gonna do it together. Let's see what our friend Terry Crews is up to. You know he's always doing something crazy. Jamal Finkley talks to him about his new movie, Blended, where he pretty much steals the show from Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore.
Look at that. Africa. Sun, sand, safaris.
My boys would give anything to go on a vacation like this.
No more dating for me. It's time and money I should be spending with my kids. Time for spring break. You gonna leave me hanging? Boom.
This is pretty cool, Mom.
What is he doing here?
Is this a sick dream?
Do I have a new mommy? Isn't this place fantastic? So romantic.
We are not dating.
My mom is friggin' hot.
Ew.
No, not hot.
That's just wrong.
Terry Crews, I mean, first you're so multi-dimensional. You're funny on TV, you're funny in commercials, you're funny in movies, and I'm wondering, like, how do you just like keep it from running out? Like you're so busy, it's just like every time you deliver on screen, it still feels fresh. Terry Crews.
Well, you know, I heard, this is funny because Frank Sinatra one time told his son, he was singing, and he said, if you don't do it with energy, he said, don't even try it. Don't even, he said, get out of here. Yeah. And he basically kicked his son out, you know. That's how I feel. Like, you're not allowed to be in this business unless you do it with all you got.
Right.
It's not allowed. I'm like, you know, there's no excuse for mailing anything in. There's no excuse for, you know, now my thing is I overact. I like overacting, you know, I can go big, real big. But, you know, but I like to also show the subtlety, you know, like when I did Newsroom or even with Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I'm on a cast with, you know, that everybody has to work together. So you can't just try to steal the scene. Well, Adam Sandler said, dude, steal everything in this movie. Go. And he said, it's like when I worked with Keenan Ivory Wayans and White Chicks, they were like, dude, steal it, take it, go. And they say, and I look at them, I'm like, really? You sure? You want me, I'm about to put it on you now. You do know that, right? They're like, I said, there's no going back after this. They're like, go. And I was like, oh, yeah.
You gotta teach me how to do that. I tried.
No, all you gotta do is put your hands together and press them together. Press them together. See, it's happening. It takes practice. It takes practice. But see, the problem is, you probably had girlfriends and all that. Me, I had no girlfriends growing up. It was a lot of loneliness. I'd be sitting in the mirror like, until I found my wife and I kept her and I said, now it's all good.
All right, Jamal, good stuff. Terry Crews is a fool, but we love that guy. And speaking of guys we love, we have two more hotties for you. The stars of X-Men Days of Future Past, Michael Fassbender and James McAvoy. They sat down with Sean Edwards to talk about the new movie and going back in time.
Look here.
Time's up.
That's what.
Let's go.
Good to see you guys. We're trying to figure out how many years ago we just did this, right?
3 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah. Well, welcome back. Yeah, these things have a way of making you feel.
There.
Yeah, there you go. It's got you, grooming you, making
Always
you
looking
look,
out for me.
Yeah, making you look good.
Right.
No, it's good. Welcome
Working with the
back,
rumors.
man. It's good to. No, it's good to do it again. And I like this movie for several reasons. Because for like the fans, it's like it's great. Like, wow, this is what you want to see. But even if you aren't haven't been a part of the process or seen the previous movies, you can jump right in because it goes in all these different directions and sort of like connects everything in a really cool way.
Yeah, it's got a nice. I'm already starting badly. This is the first one of the day. I'm like, how's you don't know where I'm going.
Right.
Frankly, it's brilliant, and that's all you need to know, and we're in it. It sets up the story pretty well about what's the state of the world and the state of the X-Men and where they are and how high the stakes are right at the beginning. So people who aren't familiar with it can jump right in, like you say, which is just me saying the exact same thing as you just said.
No, but they'd rather hear it from you. They don't care what I have to say. They want to hear what you have to say and what you have to say. So what do you have to say?
Look at the state of you. Yeah, I think it doesn't give you really, say if you don't know anything about X-Men, I don't think it gives you really time to think about that or worry about that. I think it, from the beginning, it's all intensive and it's engaging. Obviously, there's jeopardy for the mutants in the future, extreme jeopardy, and that's a good sort of starting point, I think, to engage the audience in what's going on, because definitely from the beginning, you feel like there's a pressure, there's a time pressure for them to get the job done and sort of, complete the mission, as it were.
Are you two fans of this whole comic book world, this whole universe that just explodes on screen these days? I mean, there's so many different types of comic book movies. Are you into that sort of thing?
I enjoy it as much as anything else. I never really read a lot of comics when I was a kid, so I never really got into that. But yeah, I enjoy it as much as anything if it's done right. I think it can be definitely a world where one can escape into for 2 hours and go on a ride and be entertained. I think these films should be entertaining.
Is this not one of the hottest segments of all time? Terry Crews and the boys from the new X-Men movie. It's definitely getting a little warm in here. Okay, but seriously, I want to know, where would you go if you could go back in time? Ancient Rome? The Roaring '20s? The 1960s? Tell us on our Facebook page. Go like Soul of the South and let us know where you'd go if you could go back in time. Coming up, we take you to the Billboard Music Awards. Plus, we're going behind the scenes yet again, this time of the new comedy, Blended. And we hit the star-studded red carpet premiere of X-Men Days of Future Past. Next, right here and only right here on your #1 source for urban entertainment, BLACKTREE on TV.
You're watching BLACKTREE on TV, only on Soul of the South.